What's a big lens? You guys are not watching my ads. You guys are not watching my ads.
Your fragrance, hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit, and I know your taste is a little bit, high maintenance, everybody else basic, you live life on an everyday basis, with poetic justice, if I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs, dedicated to you and
Guten Morgen in the morning. The time is 10:19. I have a meeting at 11 o'clock. Actually, I'm just going to tell you what it is. I have a job interview at 11 o'clock. I hope it goes well. If it doesn't go well, it's also fine. I saw a video this week that was like saying basically some things are spiritual, you just have to fight them. Like if a door closes, sometimes you just have to pray about it and God will like turn the situation around. And I agree, but I think also sometimes there have been times in my life where I've prayed about something that God had already said no to, and I was like, but God, I feel like this is for me, you know? And God reopened the door, and then I realized why God actually closed the door in the first place. So I don't know, I'm someone like I want things to come to me easily in life. Like even when I got married, I prayed to God and I was like, when I get a husband next time, he has to be like all these things I've always wanted from a husband, like since I was 8 years old. Okay, I had a list since I was 8 years old for a man. And I was like, if he doesn't have all these things, I'm not gonna bother myself with getting married to him. And then I met my husband and he was all those things, and I didn't have to tell my husband that this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm looking for. He just revealed those things about himself naturally, and now we are married. So I don't know, if you want to fight God, Shem. It's like I'm gonna tell you about the job once I get it or after the interview, so that it can make sense, everything. Yeah. This one is already opened. I'm not gonna cook anything because there's not really time right now basically, but I wasn't even really on vacation. I met my professor who supervised my master's because I'm thinking about doing my PhD, if you guys remember. So we met and we were talking about my PhD proposal that I sent him. He said unfortunately my PhD proposal was not interesting or innovative enough to like pursue a PhD, but he was like, the topic that I want to do is interesting. He said it's just my perspective or my point of view. So he was like, maybe I should go back and do some like literature review on other studies, look at their methodologies, see what they did that was new and innovative, and then try to apply it to my study as well. And then he also said I can like do a comparative study, which I did for my master's. So now I'm like, you know, so he was like, maybe if I do a comparative study of two countries and I like get the rationale for, explain the rationale well enough, then I do that, and then I do it over a longer period of time. He's definitely willing to supervise me. So now I need to just do the formal application for the PhD. But because like when you have a student status, you have access to a lot of like databases and international libraries through your student card or your student ID. So he was like, maybe that will be helpful for you, especially for the literature review. So depending on how fast you need that, then start applying for the PhD. I need to submit like my CV, my transcripts, my ID, I think my passport, and the letter of the like the certificate that he will supervise me. But I think I can only get the certificate if he approves my proposal. That's what I understood from the last meeting.
sorry, they say conversation, rule a nation, I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S.
So guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I just finished with the job interview. The interview went really well in my opinion, but you know more sometimes, sorry, You know, sometimes you think, oh my gosh, the interview went so great, or you think, oh my gosh, the exam was so nice, and then you go see your marks and you're like, so I hope it's not the case. They said though, sorry about the behind, it's the pot. I feel like life is unpredictable, and now anyways, it doesn't matter what kind of job you get to come and make life seem stable for yourself. Things are gonna change. Life is unpredictable. We've seen this with the pandemic. Things just changed like that. 3 whole years we were robbed of opportunity. So at the end of the day, it's my life, YOLO. And also with content creation, I really want to be a content creator, and I can't do that living here in this country. I really can't. First of all, I'm gonna struggle with getting the followers. I'm gonna struggle with the brand deals because I don't have the followers. I'm gonna struggle with not even just brand deals, even just events, because even though I like being involved in issues like climate change, women's rights, reproductive rights, things like that, I can't really engage on those things at that platform because I don't have the exposure. I applied to be a podcast host on this feminist podcast, and I didn't get the job, and the reason was because I didn't have a big social media following. So I'm not gonna have that if I keep living here with white people who don't like black people. And you guys heard the start build comments recently, so I mean, let's keep it a buck, babes. They don't like niggas. I'm gonna wait for the food to be done and then we can eat. But the reason why I wasn't vlogging is honestly because I feel like, I don't know if my channel is suppressed or something, I just don't know what it is, because I feel like I'm doing everything. I'm editing right, I'm uploading at the right times, I'm looking into my analytics, I'm seeing what videos are working, what videos are not working. The opinion videos are the ones that seem to be making the most views on the channel. People like my vlogs, I get it, but people don't comment on my vlogs also. It's just the same suspects that comment on my vlogs every time. And when I said on my TikTok that I'm not vlogging on my YouTube anymore, someone commented on my TikTok like, oh my gosh, why are you not vlogging on YouTube anymore? I was just starting to like get into binging your videos. And I'm like, I've seen you in the comments. I've never seen you in the comments, so how would I know that you like my videos? And even the views, a view on YouTube is classified as like, I think longer than 30 seconds. So you might have just watched 30 seconds of my vlog. That doesn't really count as a view. For me, the view would count if you commented on the video. Then I know that, okay, one more person watched the video. And I give you guys so many things to comment about in my vlogs. It's impossible for you to say, okay, I watched the vlog, I just didn't have anything to comment. You always have something to comment. I have so many things to comment on. I'm so funny. Come on, stop fucking capping, stop lying, just comment. You can even just be like, I love your hair, I like your edges, I like your makeup. You know, there's even one girl, I don't know, I forgot her name, I'm gonna put it on the screen. She always comments, love the consistency, back for another video, love the consistency. That's literally like the gist of her comments all the time, but she always comments, and I love her for that. Love her for that. And I look forward to seeing her under every comment in my video, because I'm like, if she watched it, that means my regulars are watching also. So in the words of Big Lens, you guys are not watching my ads. You guys are not watching my ads. Because Saturday I'm going to the spa with Shuna. We're going to the spa together. I'm very excited. We're going to the spa, and then we're gonna go out at night, and then Sunday I come back home. So Monday is when we leave, the day that we leave basically. So I need to at least either come up with my list of things to pack tomorrow and pack tomorrow as well, or just come up with the list tomorrow and pack on Monday, because we are leaving at night. So it's all fine. I still have the whole day. So yeah. So this is the food. I just put food for my husband in my plate that I ate. That's why there's all that there. But yeah, this is the food with some garlic bread. And I'm gonna give him a Coca-Cola on the side, but this is it.
The next day.
Actually, this is really adorable. Guys, welcome back to the vlog. I'm going to pick up my new Melde Bashanigo. I'm quickly making this video before I step into the building because I forgot that I have to vlog. I'm already done. It's just like literally a piece of paper. It's cost €6.50 for this piece of paper that proves that my name has changed on my ID. So when you get to Germany, you have to unmail yourself, like register yourself where you are living, and my name changed, so I had to get a new one with the new name and pay more money. Like, this system is just So welcome back. I'm back home. It's so funny the way that I just transform into my house clothes when I get home there. It reminds me of that meme that's like me transforming from baddie to house girl as soon as I reach home, because I love this. This right here is my happy place. I just want to be here. I don't even tighten this part to come and look whatever. I don't care for it. It can even just stay like this. I'm very happy here. So I need to wash my hair. Guys, today is Saturday. Alexa, what's the date today?
Good afternoon, Ann-Adeva. It's Friday, October 24th.
Today's October 20th.
By the way, I can now notify you of breaking news updates.
No, thank you.
Would you like that?
No, thank you. Okay, so I am going to wash my hair. We are flying on the 27th, so when we get there, it'll be the 28th. So the 27th is when we actually board the plane, and we arrive the 28th the next day. We fly the 27th at night, and then we cross over, I think, is it in Johannesburg? Then we fly to Namibia. So I'm washing my hair, even though I'm going to get my hair done on the 28th. But I think I'm going to get my hair done on the 27th. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna plan it, because I have to get my nails done like on the 28th as well, like at night at 7. But we arrive at 2 p.m. So I need to pack my suitcase. I need to find a shirt for my husband to wear to the welcoming ceremony. We still don't have a venue for the welcoming ceremony. And honestly, at this point, I feel like just doing it at Isabel's table. Because the thought just came to me, because I was like, I can just do it at Isabel's table, choose 4 meals from the menu, and like non-alcoholic drinks in the price range, and then I just come up with my own menu on Canva, print that and the program, and then people just eat that, and then it's done. Because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's too much work right now, and the people from Eagles Beer Garden are not picking up, and I just feel like them already not picking up is a bad sign. Like, it's giving me a bad bauchgevoel, and I don't want my things to go wrong on my day. Because we've already seen it with the realtor shoots and all the other people. I don't want it to be me. I don't want to be crying when I get there. So yeah, that needs to be done. I need to get my dress made. I don't even have my dress made. Imagine. I don't even have my dress made. I need to get that made as well. And then I need to get measured for it as well. And then what else do we need to do? The nails, the lashes. I'm gonna wax myself, probably Sunday or Monday morning, I don't know. Or tonight, depending on how I feel. But I need to wash my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna like blow dry and straighten it or do a roller set, because I was feeling like doing a roller set and just chilling with my hair until... Alexa, what's the time? Alexa, what's the time? Alexa's not responding to me, guys. So I'm thinking like it's 1:48 right now. So I'm like, if I roll in my hair now, I can take it out at like 7 and film like 3 videos, talking head videos, that I'm gonna upload in the time that I'm on vacation. So like 1 week, 2nd week, 3rd week. Then I come back, then I start editing the vlogs, and I upload the vlogs. That's what I'm thinking. The worst thing about washing your natural hair is gathering all your equipment. Like, you always have to look for all your equipment. You always have to look for all your equipment. Like, it's like a rat race. Yeah, just looking all the time. Let me see if I turn on all the lights. It's gonna make a difference. But yeah, like, you always have to look for all your equipment. So I have the hairbrush. Then I need to get the shampoo and the conditioner. The Gin and Lens Aufbau Haar Klar Me Now. It's like a hair treatment. Okay. But I wanted to finish these 2 first before I try the matching shampoo and conditioner. Also, they have like a whole set that you can buy. I think of this range. It's like 18 euros or something on sale. I would recommend it. If you don't like trust them, you can try that set. But I liked it. I used the conditioner first, and my hair like really was so curly, so juicy. So I recommend it for sure. Now I have to go find my microfiber towel because I cannot afford to. So let's get the show on the road. Alexa, play music by the artist Destin Conrad on Spotify.
You
Playing songs by Dustin Conrad from Spotify.
What the fuck is this? Alexa, skip. Ciao. If I don't watch this here, I will not get it done today. So let's just. I finished doing my hair. I took out one roller just to see if it was dry already, and it was already dry. So now I'm going to do my makeup, and then I'm going to start recording 2 videos, talking head videos. I think I won't do 2, or I will do 2. Ich weiß es nicht. I gotta see. But I want to do 1 for sure. I want to do like an anniversary an anniversary makeover, not makeover, update video, because I eloped. I made most of the video about me eloping, so I was like, let's do a 1-year review. Like, how's it been? I just argued with my husband, like just now we argued, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to make this video and be like, marriage is beautiful. I love to tour. Through sickness and in health, I'm using my NYX brow glue for my eyebrows. Guys, I love the South African Afrikaner accent. And also, I'm saying South African Afrikaner because I don't know too many Namibian Afrikaners that talk like that. Like the Namibian Afrikaners that I know, the main, for example, or just the ones that I know, they have more like that plus Afrikaans accent. They don't really have that Australian, if I can call it that, you know, eyebrows. Talk like that. They'd be like eyebrows. Or what do they say? I don't even know. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I used the She Glam Primer. Guys, my makeup routine is really not unique. I did a TikTok live and I was doing my makeup there. And the girls appreciated it. So I guess that counted for something. But I don't think I have really unique makeup techniques. I just think that I know how to do makeup on my face now. I think that's why it looks so nice. But generally, yeah, you just have to find what works on your face, on your skin, your personality, like, you know. Because even Solange told me one time that she, like, my makeup just suits me. But that's because it's on me, you know. Like, my makeup would not suit her and her makeup would not suit me, vice versa type vibe. Because she has, like, I feel like she has a very fashion makeup glam. Like, her eyebrows are, you know, crispy, and I'm not like that. I'm like camp, drag. That's where I'm at in terms of my eyebrows. Or this bathroom is still really hot despite the fact that the heater is off. I mean, come on. So let's talk about why I started vlogging again. I started vlogging again genuinely because I was listening to, you guys know, this podcast that I always talk about forever. Pondering. What is it called? Profound Pondering. That's what I usually listen to. And in a recent episode, not a recent episode, it was like an older episode of his, because I found him on Spotify and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play all his episodes on Spotify because YouTube, the ads The ads, Sana. Wow. So I was like binging the whole thing on Spotify, and he mentioned in one of his videos, like, he was like, oh, I'm at 500 subscribers and I'm so happy. And he was like, cause not gonna lie, like when I look at other creators and I see like how many subscribers they have, I genuinely get jealous. And not like to say like, you know, envy kind of jealous, just like, you know, oh, that brand biggie, you know, to see other people blowing up and whatever, but I know my time is coming kind of vibe, you know. And then he was like, yeah, for me the most important thing when it comes to my videos is my intention. He was like, it's my intention even right before I click upload. That's like my intention is to relate to one other person in the world and just like spread my thoughts. And also it's been amazing for me to see like so many people relate with my type of content, because he's not like a lifestyle kind of content creator. He just makes like philosophical content, and that's not really content that you would assume to be mainstream, if I can even call it that. But yeah, so when he said that, I was like, yeah, I had to really think for myself, like, what was my initial intention when I started the YouTube channel? Yeah, I get that people were asking me to start making YouTube videos. That's a very valid reason. But what is my intention to make YouTube videos? And honestly, my intention was just to live a normal life online and to show other people that like a normal life is not boring, because I feel like people have this like pressure to live a sensationalized life. Sorry, my makeup stuff are not organized. In a perfect world, I would have had everything organized and stuff, but I don't, so we're just gonna go with what I got. I used the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. I'll just start putting things on the screen. Yeah, so I used the Fenty foundation, and then I used the NYX concealer. I'm gonna let the concealer sit on my face. Actually, I like that outcome. I'm just going to fill in my brows and then correct them while the concealer is drying. I feel like my adult life is now way more chill, probably because I'm in control of my life now and like what happens, if I can call it that. So because of those things, I was like, let me create content and also talk about my thoughts. And I feel like it's just because of where I live, honestly. Like when I had the Sissy Talks podcast, or when we had the Sissy Talks podcast, it was so much more insightful because you have another person's point of view or another person's perspective. Because now I just feel like I'm babbling up my ear and I sound kind of egotistical, or what is the word? Grandiose. Because I'm trying to like do this whole thoughtful thing or whatever, but I'm by myself. So it's just like I have no reflection, like no opportunity to like reflect, because I get up my ear and crack my ear. If someone else was there to be like, I beg to differ, or I'd like to add, then it would, you know, be a little bit more interesting. So those things kind of made me be like, you know what, I'm not gonna make videos anymore. And also honestly, my personal life, shame, I have so many responsibilities and I have so many things that I have to do, like in terms of like my family, my marriage. Like my husband and I are really trying to set ourselves up like financially, and there are a lot of financial things that are happening that are both within and not within our control. So we are trying to manage the damage the best we can, if I can even say that. This concealer kind of looks crazy, not gonna lie. It looks really bright. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I feel like I like it like that. I don't know, am I becoming a drag queen finally? I don't know, but I kind of like it like this, not gonna lie. Kind of like it like this. I feel like once I put the contour and the blush, it's gonna make sense. But yeah, so I've just been feeling like, you know, just tired, and I just didn't have the time to edit my videos. But now I'm on vacation, I will be editing my videos, and things are kind of maybe changing in my life. I don't know. We still have to wait for the progress on that. Once we know, I'll be able to also dedicate more time to my channel. What else? As for my PhD, I had a meeting with my potential supervisor already. He's like, yeah, I would love to supervise you. I don't have a problem with that. You just need to work on your proposal. Once your proposal is final, then he can issue me the, what is this thing called? It's like a certificate that I need that says that he will supervise me for my PhD. So once I have that, then I will be able to apply for the PhD place. Because usually once you have that certificate, right, they will still give you the place for your PhD. They'll still accept you for the PhD because it's like you already have someone that gave the green light, you know. And obviously this person will not give you the green light if they don't believe in the potential of your results. So basically that. I just meet too many people that like emotionally blackmail me or emotionally try to like manipulate me, you know. I don't know. And I guess they think because I'm so soft, they'll be like, she's gonna fall for it. And then I don't fall for it. And then we have to end the friendship. And also the saddest part is like not hearing from these people anymore. You think the whole time like, but this may show me like, you know, no matter what happens, this may show me like we can talk about things. You meet a person, you're like, oh my gosh, this person is so emotionally mature. They're like right up my alley. And then you have like one small misunderstanding and then you don't hear from the person anymore. And like with me, the thing is, even after a misunderstanding, I want to keep talking to you. But some people end up just giving me like the cold shoulder. They just end up being like, okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Or they don't even say they don't want to be friends with me anymore. They just, like, I just realized with time, like, oh, if I don't text, they don't text. And if I don't call, they don't call type vibe. Even some people that I suggested to go meet when I go back to Namibia, they've said, oh, I'm not in town that weekend, but they didn't suggest like an alternative date. So it's like basically I'm taking it as like, oh, they don't want to see me, even though we've been talking all this time. This whole time we've been talking, they don't want to see me. Guys, is the makeup looking crazy or is it looking fine? I don't know. Like from a distance, the under eye is scary. Anyways, so that's also something that I'm dealing with. And even like with my family, for example, I'm not trying to put anyone on the spot or make people feel bad or whatever, but like my mom barely calls me. I said this a lot of times already to my friends, obviously in person, not on YouTube, because I don't want to embarrass people. Apparently telling the truth is embarrassing people. I don't get that, but apparently that's what it is. So my mom barely calls me. We just talk when it's like about important things or family things or whatever. Now that my husband is going back, we talk a little bit, but we don't really talk. And also my family members are like, there are illnesses in the family and stuff, and nobody told me. Like my aunt has an illness. I can't even say because I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it. But like my aunt has an illness and she reached out to me recently and was like, yeah, I'm in hospital. And like literally nobody told me. Nobody told me that my aunt is ill. I have like friends of mine that have also fallen ill. Some of my friends have lost their parents. It's just a lot. Diagoa. On behalf of others because I'm an empath. But lipstick that I got from my friend on my birthday. This is the Kiko Milano. Can't even see the logo, but it's like a lipstick in the shade 02 Beating Hearts. I like the lipstick. It has like a lipstick part. It's a matte lipstick and then it has a lip gloss, but I prefer the lip gloss. I think I'm going to buy the lip gloss once this runs out. But yeah. As I was saying, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna graduate and then and I didn't get a job. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna work in like sales or whatever, just a job that I can find until I get a job. And then I didn't get a job. I graduated and then I was like, okay, now I'm gonna apply for the job seeker visa and then I'm gonna look for the job. And now that I've graduated, obviously maybe my chances will be higher because now I have the qualification, you know. It's not just like a work in progress. But now with the laws changing in Germany, it's like more and more difficult for you as an immigrant to get like a job that doesn't include like nursing or construction or, you know, those manual labor jobs or jobs that German people don't want to do. It's really hard for you to get those jobs because the company has to justify to the immigrants why they need to hire a foreigner. And most of the times they want to hire a foreigner because it's cheaper and because we will do more of the work than the German people would, you know. So also with regards to the citizenship, like it won't be possible for me to get German citizenship because for German citizenship you need to have what is Luka? You need to have been living here for like 5 years, and you need to have a steady income. And if you don't have a steady income, let's say you maybe have like 2,000 euros in your bank account, but you have a contract from your workplace that's like unlimited, right? If you don't have that, at least you won't get the citizenship. And with me, the job that I have now, it's in sales. Like I'm not even having the job in the field that I studied. So I can't even say, okay, then let me stay in Germany longer so that I can get the citizenship later. I won't get it. Because also the jobs in my field, usually they start you on a 1-year contract. Because I also ask about this in the interviews. They start you on a 1-year contract subject to renewal. So every year they will renew your contract. But my boss was saying that they can only renew it like 3 times or 2 times. Then they have to like give you an unlimited contract. So yeah, for me that's also not working. And I also just feel like time is going from my life. Like, not to say that I'm scared of getting old or I'm worried about my age or whatever. I don't really. I'm not concerned about my age. I'm more concerned about like life. Woo! Let's just take it out. It wants to come out. Oh, this is beautiful, darling. This is beautiful. So yeah, I'm just more concerned about time, because the price has been paid, man. You know, like I've paid the price. I've lived in this country. I've tried. Mentally also, I'm not doing well living here. Like maybe it's because we live like in a village, obviously, but I'm not doing well. Like, and I'm also tired of the racism. Like every time we go to the grocery store or something, somebody has to do or say something racist. Like it's just really getting exhausting. And it's like something like racism is so illogical. It's really difficult for me to like fight about, because I'm just like, you don't like me because I'm black. Now what must I do? Like now what must I do? Like what must I do? Like what must I do? And also now the recent comments about I forgot his name, but one of the German chancellor made the comment that like he made the comment that foreigners are not making the country look nice. Like if you see them on the street, basically they are not making the aesthetic of the country look nice. Now if people in those positions are thinking like that, why am I still forcing to stay here, you know? And then also moving to the US is also tricky, because like my husband might not stay in the US forever. So let's say now I decide, okay, I'm gonna follow my husband to the US. Now the Air Force decides, okay, you have to move to Japan. Then I must now move to Japan again. I can't even. Like I'm tired of moving and moving. I just also want like a stable life. Like even this place where we live, we haven't decorated this apartment because we are like, we don't know. We are not gonna live here for long anyway. So these rollers on top are not dry, bruh. I'm so mad. But I'm too tired. I'm not gonna keep them in for long anyways, because I have to blow dry and straighten my hair after these videos, because I'm going to the spa tomorrow. And I can't have my hair like this anyways tomorrow, so it's not gonna work. We are going to the spa, and after the spa we are going to a party. I don't know why the girls not giving today. They're not really giving like they usually they give like Poster Child, Marilyn Monroe, Itzy, you know, human hair, bundles, kinky curly, you know, sister do your hair, eats, yeah. Anyways, while they are still this relatively juicy, I think they still look good, in my opinion. It's just this light is too bright on the camera. I'll fix it when I edit it, but I'm tired. I also got this from my boss last year. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, I think. Or what is it called? Airbrush, setting spray, flawless. Yeah, I think this is the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless setting spray. I got this from my boss last year. She had like most, remember the box of things that you gave me? Yeah, it was in there and I tried it. the past 3 times. I also used it last weekend when we went to Cologne. Love it. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it like this. Yeah, just brush them so that they are not so 6'9". That's how they used to do anyways before they introduced edge control. We used to just do our edges like that. But this is cute. Oh darling, this is a look. What they saying? Period. After this, I'm gonna come and blow dry my hair and straighten it. Oh my god, chuck. I'm gonna straighten it because on Tuesday I'm getting braided. So I'm just gonna straighten it, and then when I get to the salon, they'll just wash and blow and braid me again. So I'm gonna put on my accessories and yeah. Anyways guys, I just finished recording the video and I'm going to edit that video right now. And once I edit that video, I'm going to post that video on Sunday. I'm going to post that video on Sunday, and then I'm going to post the vlog next week Sunday, because I think there's just been too much silence on my channel. And in general, I just really want to thank everyone that's been watching my videos. And I want to thank people that were watching my videos, even though my views were low. I still appreciate it genuinely. I just think I need to be less self-conscious. And maybe I don't know what I need, but I know why I'm always so self-conscious. When I really thought about it, the reason why I'm so self-conscious is because of my dad. I've also not really, I've even decided not to invite him to my welcoming ceremony to meet my husband. I genuinely haven't spoken to him in since 2020, since my grandmother died. The day my grandmother died is the last day I spoke to my dad. And it's genuinely just because of him that I'm so self-conscious, and I'm always so extremely critical of myself, because my dad has been like that. And I constantly hear that voice in my mind when I try to do things, be it academic or whatever. I'm always just do you deserve it? Are you worth it? I feel like I have imposter syndrome now because of his criticism constantly when I was a child. And I feel like in that phase of you being a child until your teenage years, if all you get is negative feedback to all your achievements, or how your achievements are not good enough, it's really difficult for you to celebrate yourself or even think of yourself as a big deal. So another thing also that I wanted to mention is that I had a one-on-one coaching session with Lerato from her, is it Blooming Corner? I forgot what it's called, but she offers online one-on-one coaching sessions, and I had a session with her. And one of the sessions that we spoke about is my tendency to make myself small to make other people feel comfortable, and not just make myself small I feel inferior to them, but just not shine as much as I want to shine, because I don't want the next person to feel And also I remember another memory, even when I had my German competition. I don't know if you guys know, but Kute Center has German competitions every year. So I was one of the people in high school. And I remember when I came home, my aunt was like, how was it? And I was like, yeah, it was okay, but I didn't want to really talk too much during the oral part, because I didn't want the other girl to look bad. And my aunt was like, it's a competition. You have to compete. It's a competition. If you're better than her, then you're better than her. It's a competition. Why do you care about how she looks like? And I was like, valid. So yeah, those things. So those are things that I have to deal with inside. It's not you, it's me. I have to deal with it. I'm dealing with it every day slowly. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm really dealing with it. And I'm even dealing with it after I copped an L from work. I didn't tell you guys. But I copped a very big L from work. So when I started working where I was working down there, we didn't have a store manager. And I have 4 years of experience in sales. And when we started working, the lady was like, okay, you have the most experience. Most of these people, it's their first job. So you're the one with the most experience. Can you please support us until we get a store manager? I'm like, okay, cool. 3 weeks went by. Then she was like, girl, you're doing amazing. I actually see you as a potential store manager for the store. I'm like, oh, okay, that's very nice. Great, And I wasn't thinking about myself becoming a store manager. I was just this is my like in between job until I start my PhD. That's how I thought about the job. So when she said that I could be a store manager, I was like, you know what, I actually could be the store manager, because the first 2 years of my PhD is just me doing literature review and then collecting data, and I can still do that and work at the same time. But like after that, when I start writing, I cannot. I have to fully dedicate myself to the PhD. And I was like, yeah, while I also find funding, I can still work here, earn more money, save more money, so that if I don't find funding, I can just sustain myself. Basically, that was my thought going into the job. So eventually, anyways, you guys can guess it by now, I ended up not becoming the store manager. But worse than that, she announced that I wasn't going to be the store manager. Not that I wasn't, but that we have a new store manager. She announced it in front of everyone at brunch. Like, she didn't even she didn't even tell me personally, like, hey, we have a new store manager. This is the reason why we thought we'll just get a different person. And I know we spoke about you getting the job, but like right now is not the time. Instead of saying that to me privately, she just announced it at the brunch like that. And everybody was just looking at me like, oh, do armor. Honestly, it was so cringe and it was so embarrassing. And when I told my other friend about it, she was like, but I would have resigned immediately if I was you. But for me, it's like, why? I still enjoy the job. I still like working with my colleagues. I didn't mind helping because that's how I am. I'm a helpful team player person. This is how I am. But if I didn't have this imposter syndrome, you know, I would have been a bit more aggressive and more like, I would have probably even gone up to her and been like, yeah, I really think I could be the store manager. Is there any training or something that I need to undergo in order to be the manager? You know, I was also just like very late, quiet, waiting for her to come back to me and like, you know, but why does she have to come back to me if she already said, hey, you could be the store manager? So I was supposed to go back to her and be like, yeah, I think I could. Let's talk about it. I didn't do that. Yeah. But yeah, que sera told me it's not meant to be. And honestly, I don't think I can live in Germany longer than next year June. Like I've set a mental cap for myself. Like that's as long as I'm willing to stay in this country. I can't stay here anymore. Like I can't even do ek is bietjie gatvol vir hierdie land. But yeah, that aside, if I did it differently, I would have, you know, yeah. But if I get this, not if, but when I get this new job, hopefully, it seemed to be going very fast. It's giving meant to be low-key because everything has just been smooth sailing. Like every interview has just been like, congratulations, congratulations. So the second round today was also very congratulations, but there are like some background checks that need to be done. If I pass those background checks and I pass the exam that they're gonna issue me, if I pass that, then I'm gonna get the job. So I already passed the interview phases. Now I need to pass this exam, and then I need to pass the background checks. Once that is done, then I start working there. Type shit. And it would be nice to do it because then I'll be in Namibia to collect the data and to do the literature review. And then I can also go to South Africa, do the data collection there and the literature review. So it's a win-win for me at the end of the day. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end this vlog here. Ek het bietjie te veel gepraat. Ek voel net ek praat bietjie te veel. And once tomorrow I'm going for the spa. I think I'm gonna start that. Like that's gonna be a new vlog because we have the whole day tomorrow. We have the morning, you have the spa date, and then we are going out at night, and then maybe we are gonna go for breakfast depending on how the finances are performing. But I'm not trying to drink too much when we go to the venue. I want to just drink Red Bull, like 2 Red Bull drinks, because I want to wake up Sunday. Because Sunday I need to come back home and I need to be in my bag. I need to come and I need to clean this place and I need to pack my bag and I need to throw away everything and I need to send my husband to the charity box where the clothes get thrown away. I need to send him there to get rid of all our clothes that we are not wearing anymore. And then I need to pack. Some of my deliveries are arriving tomorrow. I ordered like sweatpants from Zalando. So I need to also do clothing haul is coming in the next vlog. Watch that vlog. Kuningi, there's a lot of things that need to be done. I need to write down my to-do list. Yeah. So that's coming tomorrow. I even ordered new jewelry for myself. I don't know if it will arrive before we leave. At least on Monday, at least. I'm praying it arrives on Monday. So far, it said that the delivery has been communicated electronically to DHL. That doesn't mean that it's on the way, which is really sad. I'm hoping that it will be on the way at least tomorrow because Saturdays are usually also working days for most companies. If not, then I guess they'll just have to deliver the jewelry and then I come get it when I come back. But it would have been nice to have it like before I go. Yeah, I bought myself a new bag also. I can't wait to use that bag. I'm going to use the Aldo bag, and I'm going to give my sister my guest bag, my small guest bag, because I bought that for my birthday. I thought it was going to be bigger, but it's really small, so I bought like an Aldo bag. I'm hoping that bag is a bit bigger. I saw it on the model because I need it to be a little bit bigger because I want to put my husband's wallet in there, my husband's phone and my phone, like when we go out, because I don't want him to just keep the things in his pocket because I steal what. So yeah, lekker slaap. Dankie dat julle hierdie video gekyk het. En ek waardeer dit baie. Ek moet nou my hare gaan doen en ek moet nou hierdie video edit. Ek het baie werk. Tot ziens. Bly veilig raak wees en wat? Pas jou op, bitch. Man. Yes. Yes. I didn't let my skin color. Is it not? It's not giving that. Every time I do my hair like this, I just think about her. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.